Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Now that you know the history, let's get into the recipe and learn how to prepare this delicious dish yourself. Serving and presentation tips. Lomi Lomi salmon shines when served fresh and cold. Keep these tips in mind. Pair it right. Serve with steamed white rice, poi, or as a side to grilled meats. Garnish for color, sprinkle extra green onions or a few tomato slices on top. Keep it cold, use a chilled bowl or plate to maintain freshness. Serve immediately, the tomatoes release juice over time, so enjoy within a few hours. Want to impress? Layer it in a glass bowl to show off the vibrant colors. Or scoop it onto endive leaves for a bite-sized appetizer at parties. Pairing Lomi Lomi salmon with other Hawaiian dishes. Lomi Lomi salmon tastes great on its own, but pair it with the right dishes, and it becomes part of a full Hawaiian feast. The salty freshness of the salmon balances richer, heavier flavors while adding brightness to every bite. Whether you're sticking to tradition or trying something new, here's how to build a meal around it. Traditional Hawaiian side dishes. Classic Hawaiian meals mix textures and flavors, and Lomi Lomi salmon fits right in. These traditional pairings have stood the test of time. Poi, the mild, slightly earthy flavor of poi, pounded taro root, is the perfect contrast to the salmon's saltiness. Its creamy texture also helps mellow the dish. Kalua pig, smoky, tender kalua pig needs something fresh to cut through the richness, and Lomi Lomi salmon does just that. Haupia, this coconut milk-based dessert might seem like an odd pairing, but the sweetness balances the meal perfectly. Steamed white rice, a simple base that soaks up flavors without competing. Works especially well if you prefer a less salty version of Lomi Lomi salmon. For a true luau experience, serve all of these together. The mix of textures and flavors, creamy poi, smoky pork, sweet haupia, and bright salmon, creates a meal that's greater than the sum of its parts. Modern pairings and twists. While tradition matters, there's always room to play. These modern pairings keep the spirit of the dish alive while adding new dimensions. Poke bowls. Top a bowl of fresh poke with a scoop of Lomi Lomi salmon for extra texture and saltiness. Grilled mahi-mai. The mild, flaky fish pairs well with the salmon's bold flavor, especially when served with a side of coconut rice. Tropical salads. Add Lomi Lomi salmon to a green papaya or mango salad for a punch of umami. Tacos. Swap out the usual fish taco filling with Lomi Lomi salmon for a Hawaiian twist. Add shredded cabbage and a drizzle of spicy mayo. Want something unexpected? Serve it with sushi rolls or spread it on toasted bread as an appetizer. The key is keeping the flavors balanced. Salty, sweet, and fresh should all have a place at the table. No matter how you serve it, Lomi Lomi salmon brings Hawaii to your plate. Pair it right, and it turns a simple meal into a celebration. Variations of Lomi Lomi salmon. Even a simple dish like Lomi Lomi salmon has room for creativity. Across Hawaii, you'll find different versions depending on the island or family recipe. And with modern twists appearing in kitchens and restaurants, this classic dish keeps evolving while staying true to its roots. Regional variations across Hawaii. Not all Lomi Lomi salmon tastes the same. Local ingredients and preferences shape how it's made from one place to another. Big Island style. Some versions add chunks of fresh mango or pineapple, balancing the saltiness with tropical sweetness. The warmer climate means access to ripe fruit year-round. Kauai's touch. On this island, you might find a splash of coconut milk mixed in, creating a slightly creamier texture. It's subtle but adds richness. Oahu's modern twist. In Honolulu, chefs sometimes swap salted salmon for smoked salmon, giving the dish a deeper, earthier flavor. The smokiness pairs well with heirloom tomatoes. Maui spicy kick. A few Maui families add diced chili pepper, or a spoonful of chopped limu seaweed, for extra umami and heat. The base remains the same, salmon, tomatoes, onions, but these small changes make each version unique. contemporary takes on the classic dish. Today's cooks aren't afraid to experiment. While purists stick to tradition, others play with textures and flavors to keep the dish fresh. Smoked salmon versions, popular in mainland Hawaiian restaurants, smoked salmon adds a quick, no-soak alternative. Some mix half salted and half smoked for layered flavor. Tropical fruit additions, beyond mango, some recipes include diced papaya, watermelon, or even lychee for a juicy contrast. Vegan adaptations, salted watermelon or tofu stands in for salmon, mimicking the texture with a similar salty sweet profile. Deconstructed presentations, upscale versions might layer the ingredients separately on a plate or serve them with taro chips for scooping. Even with changes, the spirit of the dish stays intact, fresh, communal, and bursting with flavor. Whether you prefer it traditional or with a twist, Lomi Lomi Salmon adapts without losing its Hawaiian heart. Lomi Lomi Salmon is more than a dish, it's a bite of Hawaiian culture, simple to make yet rich in tradition. With just a few fresh ingredients and a little hands-on mixing, you can bring the flavors of the islands to your table. Whether you stick to the classic recipe or add your own twist, it's a versatile side that pairs with everything from poi to poke bowls. Give it a try at home and taste the aloha for yourself. Share your version in the comments or tag us in your photos. Happy mixing! Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.